Hi, folks. My name is John Helius. I'm the chief editor for Star Nations News, and today is May 30, 2021. And I've given this talk kind of an interesting name, basically the problem with quantum. And um, so basically what I wanted to say is that there really is no problem with quantum. If you don't know what quantum is, then I can kind of give you a really super basic explanation. Um, Quantum is actually something that cannot be defined. Now, I know that this is not helpful, but it basically quantum. So I'll give you some basic ideas as to what quantum is. Okay, so basically, quantum means that everything is interconnected. And will people say, well, that's not useful for me because I'm specifically looking for one thing. I mean, people are always looking for the one thing that's going to address their problem or address their issue or take care of everything that they're looking for. And the thing is, quantum does supply that. And so the thing is also that quantum provides you with lots of other options too. So it's up to you actually whether you want to go ahead and choose to go with what seems to work for you. Many times people say go with what resonates for you. So the problem with quantum is not with quantum itself, but with the way we've been trained to perceive it. This goes back to my previous statements before that we need to clean out the inner crap that's inside of us and our programming that we've been exposed to our entire life, and to start to trust not only just this brain, but also the heart and your gut too, because it's all connected. Because as I said, quantum means everything is interconnected. Everything is, works together. So far, we've been trained to think everything's separate. People say, oh, well, I've got a job, but it's not actually the kind of job I want to do. And if once you get to a place of self-empowerment, you're actually able to fuse not only your job, which would be a practical thing that helps you earn a living, but also, fuse it together with the, what it is that you want to do in your heart and your mind and your body, your entire being, so that you can get a sense of fulfillment and happiness. So that's what quantum is about. That's what quantum healing is about too. So quantum means everything gets connected. So just think about that, okay? There's scientists out there who say, oh, quantum can't be defined and all that. And I even just said it a minute ago. The thing is, I know that's not helpful. What's cool about quantum is it basically, if you allow yourself to become accessible to the idea, just start with the idea that the impossible is now becoming possible, that the potentialities, the potential for things to happen is there, that it's starting to happen. So what's cool also, as I mentioned before about quantum, it's not only just a bunch of possibilities and potentials. It's what's so cool about it is that quantum, the quantum aspect of this world that you are in, that you are in the process of creating. What's so cool about it is that this quantum is really intelligent. It's actually part of you. This quantum attribute is a part of you that has not been accessed before, and it's now being accessed. That's why it looks like there's so much stuff going on and things look crazy and stuff like that. It's because all of these potentialities are actually coming to light. And it may be intimidating at first. It may be scary, for some folks. People say the politics are going crazy, the world's going crazy, everything going down the toilet. Well, that's what we've been programmed to think. That's our knee-jerk reaction, that we have been programmed since childhood to think in those terms. The thing is, stop and just look at it. Are things actually really bad? Answer is most likely no. Or are things in such a way that where I can't change them? And the answer is no. No, you can change them. You can start with yourself. And then once you have kind of a functional handle of that, then the things that you need, the quantum thing will kick in. It's kind of like it's not exactly a leap of faith, it's a leap of knowledge. Because faith is where you're like believing in something that you're not sure whether it's there or not. But with quantum, it's part of you. So you know that it's there. The possibility is there, and you know that if it's meant to happen for you, then it will happen. The impossible become possible. And it will only become possible when it is relevant to you. So that's what's so encouraging about quantum, the quantum possibility thing. So I don't know if that's helpful, but I really hope it is. So one of the things, there's an interview I did recently with a quantum healer by the name of Harry Kroner. And I kind of discussed this quantum idea very briefly during that interview, and I can link it here. But yeah, one of the things you can do that may be relevant to you if you need some kind of healing. I'm not just talking physical healing, I'm talking about, mental, spiritual, emotional. That quantum aspect of you is available. And I'll give you the link to the article where Harry and I have an interview, and he also provides a kind of like an online course or a session that you can try out. And it certainly has helped me. I can say that. So as time goes on, and as I have more experience with opening my mind to the possibilities of quantum, the more I have personally developed a lot of confidence in how this works. And not only confidence in this quantum idea, but also quantum as an aspect of me, a part of me. Right now in the general public, there's a lot of talk about quantum computers, like Microsoft, Intel, Google. They're all like, developing these quantum computers. But the way that they're packaging it and marketing it to you is that it's something that's totally separate from you. It's a technology that is absolutely separate and not accessible to you. And when the day comes for it to be accessible to you, it's going to be really expensive. The thing that you need to understand is you are quantum. You are not only just quantum, but you're not only you're just a quantum computer, which you have in the form of more obvious form of your brain, but also with your whole being and the adventure that you are having in this life right now. This is all a quantum experience. Everything's connected. It's becoming more connected. And you're super lucky to be on planet Earth right now, because this is really opening up big time. It's going to be so fantastic. I can't tell you how fantastic it's going to be. And yeah, we're going to have to go through all this BS and the cleanup operation, and not freaking out, not being scared, and just standing here and holding your position and your confidence, and developing your confidence in your ability to make the connections. And like I said, it's not just a bunch of possibilities. It's a connection to what is relevant to you and to your life and this beautiful adventure that you are creating. So that's what quantum is. That's all it is, really. I mean, and if you want to put simple words to it, it's so much more than that, but I'll keep it simple. It's the connection, it's the possibilities, and the possibilities are relevant to you. So go with that. Go with that. So I'll provide some links below. You can have a look at them. Anyhow, hope that was helpful. Thank you.